and we can see the haze in the sky. A live look here over Tacoma tonight, and you can see the haze. You can barely make out Mount Rainier. That's been the case throughout the day.
Yeah, the question is, how long is this haze going to be sticking around, Adam?
So we still have some of it around tomorrow. It's going to be less of it. We'll have more of that onshore flow beginning to come back around, and that's going to knock temperatures down from where they were today and yesterday, which yesterday we saw some numbers that got up into record territory. We hit 80 degrees out at SeaTac Airport. That was back on Sunday. The record at 79. Now the record for today is at 80 degrees. For the time being, it looks like out at SeaTac, the high so far is at 76. We might fall short of that, but we did have some 80s. Bremerton, Shelton, 80 degrees there, then 81 for a high in Puyallup, and then you get the cooler numbers out along the coast, which we're starting to see some of that onshore impacts already, and that's going to continue on here through the night and into the day tomorrow. Now, what we do expect for a lot of the first half of October is that temperatures are going to be above average and pretty high confidence too, with some of the deeper reds that are showing up here into the Pacific Northwest. So get used to it. If you are a fan of this weather, which is kind of more like baseball weather, it's going to be around for a little while longer. Mostly sunny as we start off the game tonight against the Tigers. We're expecting temperatures to drop from the mid 70s down into the low 60s by the end of the game. Clear skies, just a little more of that smoke haze sticking around. School net side right now, you can see the skies pretty clear, but that smoke haze definitely blocking some of the view of the Cascades off into the distance there at Shoreline. Westport, different story. Again, we've seen that marine layers come back here throughout the day, so we've been noticing and dealing with more of that gloomy and sort of damp feeling. 76 all dry here in Seattle. We're seeing a west wind at 8 miles per hour. Low 80s in Puyallup and in Shelton right now. 50s out closer to the coast. Upper 60s in Friday Harbor, and pretty warm and nice Bellingham. We're sitting at 76 degrees. Later tonight, we're going to see some of those clouds move on in with that marine layer coming back into place, and that's going to help to increase the cloud coverage and keep some of that around as we go into the day for tomorrow. So the setup is looking like a lot of the active weather still remains well off to the west, while high pressure will still be more the dominant feature here for the week. And we keep more of that marine layer in place by tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. So the clouds, they're going to be around for a good part of the day, breaking apart later on into the afternoon. Clearer skies to start off tomorrow night. More of that marine layer as we head into the earlier part of Wednesday, and that theme, especially as we go into the middle of the week, it will be something that we notice quite often. Lows tonight, low to mid 50s, probably staying in the upper 40s in some parts across Mason County, so get ready for a cool start there. Then tomorrow's highs, 72 in Linden and Cortez up to 62 degrees. We'll see highs back in the lower 70s here for Linwood, Everett at 70, 73 in Bellevue. Britton up to 73 degrees, 72 in Tacoma, topping off in the mid 70s in Belfair. Off along the coast, seeing those highs in the 60s with more of that marine layer in place and more of that onshore flow. And then across eastern Washington, low 80s with a few upper 70s in Spokane and in Pullman. Then highs tomorrow, we top off in the low 70s, and I think low to mid 70s will be more the trend here for a lot of the week. So with average highs in the mid 60s, we're still about a good 10, maybe 12 degrees above average for a lot of the next few days. And then over the weekend, still pretty nice too as we hit the mid to upper 70s there. 74 next Monday with partly sunny skies.